He's on there all the time. All right, are we here? Are we on?
We on.
Hang on.
Yeah.
Sure looks like
Hey,
it.
why did Tigger take so long in the bathroom?
Didn't you already do this, Joe?
Did I?
Yeah.
Oh,
What's the answer, Casey?
I don't remember,
I must
but I just
listen.
remember he did this. He did this 2 weeks ago.
oh, did I? Oh, well,
Say it. Say it.
Tigger took so long because he got poo stuck in him.
Yeah.
Oh.
He did he not? Do you remember it now, Carla?
Yeah, we remember now. Yeah.
Yeah.
The ongoing series about the life of the people touched by the love of the Pacific. Here are their stories. This is Highway 54.
Yo, happy Sunday, everybody.
Happy Sunday.
It is finally May 2021, May 2nd, guys. We are, what, a month away from summer?
Man,
It felt like
it's
it this
fun.
weekend over here.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
Well,
yesterday.
yeah. Well, here in sunny San Diego, it's nice, and then it gets cold, and then it gets hot, and then it gets cold again, and like I don't know. But I do know that summer has been getting hotter and hotter here in Southern California, at least. I'm not sure about Oregon and then in
Maryland, yes.
Maryland. Yeah, Maryland.
Yeah, it's gotten, I mean, much drier, obviously, out here. We had really bad forest fires last year, and hopefully it won't be nearly as dry, so we don't have it's not as bad as it was the previous year. But yeah, it's definitely gotten worse and worse.
So in Oregon, do you have forest fires too, just like California?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Man.
Yeah, we had a ton last summer. So
So do you have Jewish lasers hitting Oregon too, or?
yeah, exactly. Exactly. Fucking shit up.
Shut up. Jewish lasers. Oh my god.
Okay.
That's
Well,
that QAnon shit, right? You have to
Yeah.
clarify what you're talking about because people will think that you're dead ass serious.
No, I'm not being serious. Who said that? MGT was her name? Marjorie Green
Taylor. Yeah.
She got it from QAnon. Hey, did you watch that movie? Q Into the Storm?
No, I don't subscribe to the fuckery, man.
No, it's on is it HBO Max or Prime? One of those. Anyways, it's an Asian. It's an Asian American fucking with everybody.
Wow.
Him and his dad. Yeah, he looks Japanese white. I don't know if he's Korean, but he lives in Tokyo, and his dad is retired, I think, military, and he owns all these websites, and one of the big websites is porn sites, and he somehow bought this one website that this one guy had where it's I forgot the name of it. I don't want to promote it, but anyways, it pretty much you could say anything you want. So the guy who invented it was losing money. So this dad and the son bought the site, and they were the admin for the site. And pretty much it's like the worst of the worst garbage that you could ever like come around.
Are you talking like 4chan or 8chan or some shit
Something
like
like
that?
that. Yeah. Well, anyways, he owned one of I think both sites, and that's where QAnon was not born. What I believe, what I kind of understand is there was another person doing QAnon, and they took over. That's what I get at. Anyway, he doesn't say it. The son doesn't say it because he's a programmer. You know, he does coding and all that, but he doesn't say it until the end, and he kind of smiles about it. You know, because anyways, it's an
But
interesting.
basically, it was supposed to have started off as a joke. Like they were like fucking
Yes,
with people.
it's
They
a
were
joke.
trolling. They were
Yes.
trolling, and then it took off. Because I saw a thing on
Yes.
Vice about QAnon.
Yeah.
Everybody's doing shit on it now. And
Mhm.
I mean, they basically said like it started out as a dude was literally trolling, just talking
Yep.
shit,
Yep.
never knowing that it was going to take off like it did.
Yeah.
And then
Wow.
other people, once they took hold of the idea, it became something more and just
Yep.
something much greater. And the original guys kind of like, dude, I was literally fucking with you guys. Like I was making
Yep.
fun of these nut job conspiracy theorists,
Yep.
and then they literally hijacked it, and now it's an actual thing.
Wow.
Yeah. So the first guy was some like a writer or director or something like that. He wrote books and scripts, and he started it off. But when he went to this site, the owners of the site, the son, I guess, took over. Makes sense? Like hijacked it, and they became the QAnon, whatever Q. Anyways, I'm not trying to promote it. I'm just saying that it's an Asian.
Oh,
dude.
you definitely just promoted the shit out of it.
Asian
You just promoted the shit out of it.
Asian anime cosplay dude in Japan chilling.
QAnon membership just went through the fucking roof because of your asses now.
Literally, like we know people like him. Like this motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, very uneventful stuff happened this week. Of course, technology is always going ahead of us. You know, it's always developing. So the Girl Scouts. Have you guys subscribed to Girl Scout cookies? I always buy them. The Thin Mints.
Have we what?
Yeah.
What? Hold on. What?
Girl-
What'd you say? What'd you say about Girl Scout cookies?
He says subscribe to
I
us.
thought you said something disrespectful about some Girl Scout cookies. I was about to get offended. I'm telling you right now, you don't fuck around with them Girl Scout cookies, man. Listen.
I love my Girl Scout cookies.
Hold on. I have one question though. Are they caramel delights or are they Samoas? Because I've seen both. Do they not have the two different boxes?
I think so.
Y'all know what I'm talking about? Because I've seen
Yeah.
some that say I've seen some that says Samoas, and I've seen where they say caramel delights, and I didn't, or caramel, however you guys want to pronounce the word. I don't understand. What is that?
The difference, yeah.
Yeah, why do they do the two different things? Is it a regional thing? Like, depending on what part of the country you're at, they label them
I'm
something
gonna look
different?
that
Because
up.
it's the same fucking cookie. It's the same
I
cookie.
love it.
They're bomb. The
I'll have
Thin
to look
Mints,
into it.
the Thin Mints are fire as well.
Yes.
Well,
I like them peanut butter boys.
Well, during the pandemic, of course, they're trying to still trying to sell those cookies every year. But the girls took up technology, as you know. We're using drones for a lot of things, so why not the Girl Scouts? Amazon's trying to jump on board. So missing out on Thin Mints in a pandemic, Google affiliate is using drones to deliver Girl Scout cookies to people's doorstep in Virginia community. In this town, Christiansburg, has been testing ground for commercial delivery drones operating by Wing, a subsidiary extra company off of Google's. And now the company is adding the iconic box cookies to the more mundane drugstore offerings. FedEx packages are starting their testing for the drones. Amazon And some restaurants are doing drone packaging too. So like local pastries, tacos, cold brews, um, are using. They're testing out in all these cities on these drones. So you're gonna see a lot of maybe not in San Diego because you probably get shot down or something like that.
Probably too many
Yeah.
bases around here.
But can you see that drones being a part of our lives, where people
I don't know.
delivering pizza and cookies and
I could see it being chaotic in the beginning.
yeah.
I don't think you guys have much choice. Like once that shit starts, it's over. It's
Yep.
gonna be the thing. It's gonna be the way of the world.
I can see like they're on the street, in front of my house, and they put it on the drone and they get delivered to me, but not like from a big warehouse and then
Right. Right.
they pick up a package and it just goes out and just drops your packages. But I could see that in the next 20 years. That
Yeah, 20 years. Yeah.
may happen. I
I
mean,
mean, there's
yeah, I mean, we are bringing Grubhub and door stopping like mass delivery food all day. So why not drones? Would you try
I
it out?
think the biggest thing is it's going to kill a lot of jobs. That's the one thing. I mean, it's going to take a lot of service people out of the industry. It's going to kill jobs like a motherfucker. I mean, think about it though. When we were young, we always had these images of the Jetsons, right? Like we thought we'd be flying cars and all that shit, right? And you see how the oil industry, they do everything in their power to stifle anybody that comes up with anything like an electric car of any sort. That's the reason why. So there's always these powers that be that are in place that'll keep some things from progressing, and it's intentional. It's by design. Like we don't have to run cars off of gasoline anymore. We just don't, right? We know this, but because the oil companies make so much fucking money, they're going to make sure that there's not this mass production of electric cars where it's like the normal thing. Eventually, one day it probably will be. Because it'll be inevitable, right? We've done enough. We've laid our like carbon footprint on the atmosphere, and it's gonna fuck it up enough where it's like, all right, I guess now we can do the electric cars. But that's well after these gasoline companies have made all the fucking money that they want to make.
Yeah. Even hydrogen power. I mean, the hybrids are around. I mean, like I said, it's just a matter of time when we let go of oil, right? We still need oil for other things. There's a lot of products that we use oil, not just for gas. But I think for consumption for a vehicle, that's going to die out soon, if not in the next couple of years. So it'll happen. But drones, I don't know how they're going to make it automatic. I think they'll have maybe people piloting it. I mean, someone's got to fly it, right?
Well, I don't know. It depends because all of these are going to have tracking because otherwise they're all going to crash into each other.
Yeah.
People going to shoot them down.
That too. Yeah, there can be crazy
people shoot it down and hijack it. Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, we can't act like we're so foreign to the concept of these things flying themselves. We have cars that drive themselves now.
Yes.
People have Teslas that drive themselves, and they monitor their speeds. They monitor how close they are to the vehicles in front of them, behind them, on the sides. They have all the sensors on that. We're not far from this shit. As creepy as it may sound, or as creepy as it may be, like it's here. I mean, it just is.
Yeah. What kind of world? I mean, in our lifetime, we'll see it happen big time. So
it was like how Amazon, they tried to do the garage thing. Remember that? When they tried to do something like delivered to your garage.
Oh
yeah, but it kind of fell through.
Yeah.
So.
Well, it's the companies that try stuff that's innovative, and so Amazon has the money out of any company to try anything. So
like Amazon Lock, I think that was what was called.
Yeah, they can get into your front door.
Yeah.
No. I can see a lot of things happening.
No, thank you.
All right, so we've all traveled before, used the airlines many times over our careers, and as we grew up, me and Eric in the Navy. So in Minneapolis, authorities say a 9-year-old boy was found on his way onto the Conveyor Belt baggage handling system at St. Paul International Airport and was not injured. Airport spokesman Pat Hogan said that the incident happened early Saturday afternoon as a group of about 20 people were checking their bags for a trip they were taking together. And for whatever reason, not for whatever reason, it happens all the time. You're not watching your kid, the kid jumps right top on the conveyor belt. It happens, right? And you're looking for your luggage. There's a lot of people. I've seen it happen. I'm pretty sure. I mean, you can sit down on it, waiting for the your bags coming. You just be dragged along. How much more a kid? If you're not watching the kid, jumps right onto the conveyor belt, high-fiving everybody. Hey, high five!
They're like, wee, wee.
Have you guys ever had the urge of like jumping on to the conveyor belts?
I have.
I know. Sorry. I haven't. And my child has not.
Ariel has it.
Ariel. She hasn't changed. She's not gonna.
Yeah, you lost Ariel for a second. Where's Ariel at, man? What the hell? We've got a lot of kids in our family, and we have a lot of boys. So I think we have
We do too.
7 boys. I think 7 girls. So it's easy to lose track of our kids, and they get hurt. But yeah, you see it in the movies a lot, where you see kids on top of the conveyor belt and just kind of ride around like a carousel. It's amazing that people don't get hurt often. As that, it's pretty open. You can just sit there.
Yeah,
you can actually catch your hand, on the conveyor belt as the luggage is coming by. So
I always wondered about that.
yeah,
It's like a big old scissor. Yeah.
have you ever lost your luggage?
Yes.
Yes.
Lost your luggage?
Yeah, someone lost my luggage. Well, I didn't lose it. The airline lost.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Basically, what happened is some guy thought my bag was his, and he took it home.
Oh no!
And it was in the
Snatched your
Philippines.
shit.
It was in the
The
Philippines.
Delta
Yeah.
actually lost my luggage. Like, we didn't get our luggage back. We went school shopping from Japan to Vegas and Maryland, and came back, and
Man.
like 2 of our bags was missing, but I had all the receipts and they had to pay us. So
Did you get
that's
it back?
good.
Did you get it back?
I got everything back because I had the receipts. I had like all the current receipts. So I got
Nice.
like almost $3,000 back.
Oh wow.
That's good.
Yeah.
When I was in college, we took a trip to Miami, Florida for spring break. We got down there. We drove down there. Large group of us, several cars. Long story short, we were there for like a week. The car that I rode in with, they ended up wanting to leave a couple days early because some shit had come up, whatever. I was sitting there. I was like, no, I'm not leaving early. I want to stay down here the duration of my trip. Thinking I'd be able to like smash in with some other people and, we just make it work. Well, at the end of it, it didn't work out. There was not enough room, because everybody bought shit, whatever. I ended up getting a Greyhound bus ticket from Miami back to Grambling State University in Louisiana.
Wow.
By the time I got back, I had 2 bags. They didn't have either of my bags. They lost both my bags. They ended up returning one of my bags with half the shit in it, and the other one never got back. And I had several pair of shoes, like clothes, all kind of shit, man. I was so pissed off. And they didn't offer me nothing. Like, the Greyhound didn't offer shit. I was like,
Really?
yo, this is why you don't fucking ride Greyhound.
Yeah.
I mean, this was college, but shit. It was my first and only experience riding a Greyhound bus, and it was a fucking 23-hour drive.
Oh wow.
And never again. And they lost all my shit. So
Oh man.
yeah, shout out to Greyhound, motherfucker.
Yeah. I always thought about Greyhound, cheaper, but it's forever. Like, holy shit. I'd rather drive myself than ride a Greyhound bus cross country.
No, you know what is fun though? The train. Have you ever ridden a train?
Oh yeah.
I've heard
Dude,
that.
the train. I took the train from Eugene to Oakland to go watch the Chiefs play in Oakland, and just wanted to do it because it was like, we were going for a weekend, and like, we knew we were gonna get boozed up and shit, and didn't want to be driving back, like hungover and shit. 10-hour drive or whatever. Took the train down, and it was phenomenal. Like, that was one of the dopest experiences, man. Like, I had a blast on the train. They had a car. You can go in there. You can be as loud as you fucking want. You can drink all night. You can do whatever the hell you want. Like, we brought our own liquor and shit. And I mean, we had music playing. Like, we were kicking it. We were kicking it, man. It was.
That sounds nice.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Is it Amtrak? There's only one.
It was Amtrak. Yep, it was
Yeah.
Amtrak. Yep. So
Yeah, I
had
heard
a
that's
good
on my
experience.
it's on my bucket list. I heard about the Amtrak experience, especially here
Yeah,
on
it's nice.
the West Coast, from San Diego all the way up to
You can go all the way up.
Washington.
Yeah, I think you can go up in the Canada, if I'm not
Oh
mistaken.
wow, yeah, yeah. I heard it's a pretty nice experience. You can stop by and get a hotel, within the track.
Beautiful views. It's
Beautiful
dope.
views. Yeah, that's it should be on my bucket list.
Doesn't even have to be a bucket list. Just put that on the motherfucking summer list, bro. It ain't gotta be something you gotta do before you die. Just put that on the list.
Yeah, right?
Bucket lists are for shit that's like skydiving. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like this
Yeah.
terrifies me. I want to do this one time before I die. Amtrak, it's reasonable. It's really inexpensive. It's easy to do. Like you should just fucking do it.
So
I did it. It was random as shit.
What's your bucket list, Casey? What is something that
A bucket list? Skydiving is number one on my bucket list. Yeah, absolutely. Like I'm terrified of heights. Terrified of heights. But I want to skydive one time, and it's probably going to happen within the next couple of years, actually, because I want to knock this shit out and be done with it.
Yeah,
I want to be able to tell y'all about it and just brag about it and shit, and then never I ain't gonna do it again. I'm gonna get all the videos. I'm gonna get all the pictures. I'm gonna have all the shit because I'm never doing it again.
I feel like I'm gonna die if I do that. I feel like I'm gonna die. Like I'm afraid of heights too, so I feel like I would die if I even try. I think I would have a heart attack at this age. For real.
That's what I worry about.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Yeah,
don't say that shit.
I just can't be able to breathe. I don't know about heart attack, but I guess the older
I wouldn't breathe like the whole way down.
And then you die. You die because it's gonna take you more than 4 minutes. So lack of oxygen to the brain, you're dead.
Yep, sounds like something that I would do too. Dramatic.
No, like I don't know why that intrigues me so much. Like I would never bungee jump. I don't want to bungee jump. No desire to bungee jump. That shit just it looks like whiplash to me,
Right.
But skydiving, I think it looks dope, and I do want to do it once. So skydiving would be on my list. I want to take like an African safari. Like I want to go Serengeti plains or some shit. Like I want to be out there in one of them fucking cars, them vehicles that you see the leopards jump on, and motherfuckers are basically you in a cage and shit. You're like, I want to do that shit one time. So that'd be on there. I think I want to hike in the outback or some shit, like go to Australia and be out there like in the outback just one time, couple days, one day maybe, just stay the night and then leave. I want to snowboard in Japan, which I don't even like to put that on my bucket list because that's something going back to Japan is just something I want to do. I don't even need to be a bucket list type of thing.
I want to go back to Japan so bad.
Just going back on your own dollar, it feels like goddamn, it's expensive.
Yeah, it is right now. Yeah,
I was looking at Maldives, and oh my gosh, that's a bucket list thing.
And that's one of the things. Like when you're on that side of the world, I tell everybody, hey guys, any Air Force guys, military, anybody, if you ever have a chance to be stationed on that side of the world, do as much as you can. Singapore, Thailand, Korea, China, Maldives.
I didn't get to do Maldives.
It's just cheaper from that side. New Zealand,
Yep.
I did a couple of Asian countries, but I didn't do enough. That should have been a priority for myself just to visit from there.
I feel the same, man. I traveled a lot when I was over there, but I still I look back and I'm like, I should have traveled more. Like you said, it was so easy. Tickets were much cheaper over there. Travel was a lot less. Like now, I went back to Bali. I went in 2013 from Japan. It was like an 8-9 hour flight. Came from this side, you lose a whole fucking day. It's like 20 some hours of traveling. Yeah.
Like, fuck. Especially if you're on that side of the world, there's no jet lag. You're like here. Yeah, here is like, man, it's a whole day. It's like a whole. Yep. They're up, we're sleeping, I'm sleeping, they're up. So it kind of ruins your. You have to be adjusted for a couple days. But when you're there, you don't lose anything. You hit the ground running and you do all kinds of stuff, and so you don't waste time. So that's the biggest part is like when you're back in the States and you want to go to Asia or Europe, time difference, man. You waste a day or two. And then when it's over and you're having fun, you come back and you're messed up for another 2 or 3
another couple of days,
or even a week. Just trying to get back to the clock that you live in. So yeah, that's one thing I totally regret. It's not traveling as much as I could back in Japan. Yep. All right, so we've got some stuff happening also with Give Me Five. We've got some good movies that we can talk about that were delayed because of COVID. But let's go visit our friend Leslie from My Lucky Karma and the Crystal of the Week. Here you go.
Hey guys, it's me, Leslie, bringing you the Crystal of the Week. This week's crystal is pink opal, and pink opal is connected to our heart chakra. This is our fourth primary chakra, and it is associated with balance, calmness, and serenity. It is an integration point for all of the chakras, and it relates to our ability to love, forgive, and find compassion. Pink opal is a wonderful stone for healing emotions. It aids in emotional balance, and it encourages the release of fear, worry, or anxiety. Don't forget to check us out on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, and swing by our My Lucky Karma shop at www.myluckykarma.net. Keep spreading your love and light, and until next time, namaste.
All right, give it up for Leslie, everybody. And if you watched her site, she's actually moving to a bigger location. She's doing that well.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm super happy for Leslie. She had a little shop there in the yoga studio. Now she's with her being part of us and her promoting her shop. She's gone to a bigger location. So
Nice.
Doing her thing.
Doing her thing, man. So like I said, the greatest crystals. She is local. She is right there next to Edwards Air Force Base up there in Lancaster, I believe. And she has a little shop there. If you visit her site, My Lucky Karma on Facebook, Instagram, and
That's where I'm going right now.
Yeah. Check it out. And if you're looking for something, just reach out to her. She'll get it for you.
Okay.
One of the good things to her was we know her personally. She is local, and I'm all a big proponent of supporting local, especially my friends and family. And one of the things I'm going to step on my soapbox. When you have family and friends who have businesses, that is their dream, or they want to try something out, no matter kind of expensive, not the best product, maybe, support your friends and family, you know what I'm saying? And then give them good constructive feedback offline, don't be on Facebook and reviewing, shit, Carla's fucking hair is not good, whatever. The hair product sucks. But support local, support your friends. It's crazy, but people who are successful in their businesses don't start off successful with their family and friends. Isn't that crazy?
Right here, I did that. I do that all the time with my nieces. They have different products, and I do that all the time.
Yeah. I wouldn't buy all the time, but every so often, hey.
No, I do all the time. Every time I get a chance, I do it. I do it a lot on purpose.
Yeah.
So
anyway,
that's great.
Support local, support your friends, support their dreams. As you know, if we had our own business, we want our friends and family to support. Right. They should be the first ones to be like, hey man, what you got? Hey, all that. So support local. My Lucky Karma. All right. So let's do something a little fun here, because I know the movie theaters are opening up here, at least in California and other states. So there's a lot of movies that we missed last year. I am a movie connoisseur. I used to work for Kinko's Copies, and we had a deal with one of the movie theaters, Eric. We got free movie tickets, and then we gave them free copies. So from 96 to about 98, I watched every single movie that ever came out, whether it's good or bad. So let's go into some of the movies that are delayed. Remember the long-awaited Tom Cruise with Top Gun and Maverick, right? We saw the trailers during springtime, summertime. Oh, it's gonna come out. Of course, COVID happened. So bad news for those who've been looking forward to Cruise getting back behind the fighter pilot's flight stick for decades. The sequel, which had been pushed to July 2nd due to COVID, has been delayed again to November 19th.
Yeah, I think they initially started showing the trailers for that one in like 2019. It was like summer 2019.
Yeah,
they were talking about, and I remember thinking like, oh fuck, we gotta wait a whole year for that shit. It was like summer 2020. And I was like, damn, bruh, we gotta wait a minute. Now here we are, almost 2 years later.
Yep. I know. I wonder why it's taking too long. I mean, they really want to wait for them to come out in movie theaters. I don't know. You think it'll be big? I mean, I know I've got this is the original Top Gun.
I always see that.
I got it right here. I'm telling you, original guy, original Jackson. I mean, I actually went to the store and bought that, so with my own hands. So, yeah,
with my own hands.
my own hands. I didn't go to Amazon. I didn't know it was me and my bagger commissary money, and I actually bought. Yeah, I bought all this.
Bagger commissary money.
Yeah, that was my first job. Yeah. So I think I have the Whitney Houston and the NWA also that I bought straight out of Compton. Okay, so what else? Black Adam. Do you remember Black Adam?
Oh, I got held off too.
Played by but it's going to be played by The Rock, Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne Johnson.
So the movie introducing The Rock into the DC movie universe as the title anti-hero has been pulled off the calendar. It's December 22, 21 release. They don't know when it's going to be shown, but fully next year. So there's a lot of anticipation for Adam as The Rock him as the anti-hero. So it was supposed to be this year. Now it's pushed back to next year. Black Widow. Remember Black Widow from the Avengers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson. So Disney's Marvel Cinematic Universe superhero film starring Scarlett Johansson was rescheduled to open in theaters on May 1st, which was yesterday. But after multiple postponements, delays, they're going to push it back on Disney Plus on July 9th. Black Widow. So not too long. Have you guys watched the Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
I have.
Or the new Captain America.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you like it, Carla?
Yes, my husband actually. I just got into Marvel actually. Like when Black Panther came out. I know, don't judge me, but yeah, it happened like that. And then I ended up watching like everything and got into it with my husband. So.
Hey, listen, you ain't gotta apologize that Black Panther is the one that got you onto it. Before that, Black people didn't have much representation in the superhero shit, so there was no reason for Black people to really feel involved. So Black Panther, I think, turned a lot of Black people on to superhero movies.
Marvel, yeah. And then like WandaVision, that was good too. Like that.
Yeah, Wanda was good. It took a little bit to get into it.
It did. I did not like it for the first couple episodes. I was like, this is
whack. After a while, I was like, it just kept going. Oh, what?
Yeah.
More.
Right.
Is that one? Is it the cartoon?
No.
It's like kind of like Lucy or something like that back in the day. Like I Love Lucy. It's kind of like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's a little strange at first.
Yes.
And what is that on? Is that on Disney Plus or something?
Disney Plus.
Okay, that's why I haven't seen it. I don't have Disney Plus. I need to get on it.
Yeah, they're releasing all these like mini movies. Following off Avengers.
And WandaVision is a movie or show?
It's a show, but it's from it's strung off of the Marvel universe.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow. Dune. Remember the remake of Dune?
Yeah, I forgot that was coming out.
Yeah.
Dune.
If you watched the original movie was what 1986 cult classic Dune. Remember, Carla, remember that movie? So the new Dune was it's been made already, and the sci-fi epic based on Frank Herbert's novel will be delayed till December 18 to between December 18 to October 1st. They're not really sure yet. Already been made. I mean, there's much movies out there that been made that they're delaying it. But the Disney Plus they have their own platform, so they're presenting it there for $30, $40 to buy it, and then or they make a little TV show out of it and then make a movie. So yeah, Dune within December 18th. Well, it's supposed to be December 18th of last year. Now it's pushed back to October 1st. Sorry.
When you said Dune, I was thinking of, you remember the video game Doom from the 90s? Where it was that shoot 'em up. It was like the first like real shoot 'em up bang bang gory shit, even though it wasn't really gory because the fucking the graphics are trash. I was thinking of that. I was thinking of Doom.
Remember Duck Hunt?
Yeah, Duck Hunt. Shit, Duck Hunt was the shit.
Yes, Nintendo.
Duck Hunt was the shit.
Well, not that we need another installment of the Fast and Furious, but this is Fast and Furious number 55, I believe.
55.
I'm looking forward to it, actually.
F9, F9, F9.
Fine, yeah.
The ninth chapter of Fast and Furious film franchise was due May 22nd last year. Now it's pushed back to May 28th. Oh, okay. This now will be open in June 25th.
Because Cardi B is supposed to be in that one, right?
Is
Really?
she?
Ooh.
Is she?
I think so. I think she's supposed to be. I thought I
Okay.
saw that on the Breakfast
All
Club.
right. Shit, let's go, Cardi.
Yeah, if I'm
Cardi
gonna
everywhere.
check it and see, but I think they were saying something about her being on there.
Listen, listen. You know what? I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I love Cardi B.
I
Because
love Cardi B.
Cardi B is Cardi fucking
Okay.
B. She
Yeah.
she ain't trying to be nobody else but her motherfucking self, man. And I appreciate that. She is raw. She is real. She's authentic. And I don't know. I love that motherfucker. I don't even like. It ain't even about the raps for her. Like, because when it comes to like rapping, I think like Nicki Minaj is the shit. You know what I'm saying? I think she's the top when it comes to like the female MCs. You know what I'm saying? I don't compare her and Cardi in that aspect, but I do love
Remy
Cardi
ripped
B.
her though.
What's
Like,
up? Who did? What you say?
Remy ripped her.
Remy ripped Nicki?
Yes. But I mean, yeah, for her time, I will say that Nicki is top notch.
Nicki got bars. Nicki got bars.
She got bars, but you got to remember, Remy was a battle rapper. You cannot go with that.
Here's the thing, though. Remy's shit was good. She had a good, but I honestly, some of that shit felt like Papoose probably helped write some of that shit. Because Papoose, Papoose is that motherfucker. You know, he can.
Right. You don't think nobody wrote
that's-
Nicki shit?
They both have writers. They'll have writers, man.
Exactly.
The same as Drake. Sorry to burst everybody, but I'm not faulting them because singers have writers all the time. Whatever, right? That doesn't mean they're less of an artist.
But it was funny because you know how Ariel is, right? She's kind of like real chill. But when Ariel heard the version, the snapback from Remy, which Ariel never knew anything about Remy Ma. Right. But when she heard the snapback, she deleted everything Nicki off her list. She was like, "Oh my gosh, she just fucked her all the way up."
I guess what she fucked me up with that is because she used the fuck Jay-Z beat, right? The Nas shit.
Yeah.
And Nas Ether. I'm sorry, she used the Ether, and she called it Sheether, and she did. She came with it. She did, but. I don't know, man. That was just that was a whole another thing. Anyway, my point was I love Cardi B. Okay,
me too.
I love Cardi B, and it ain't got nothing to do with the music. It's everyday thing to do with the human being. I fucking dig Cardi B and the way she got involved in politics in this last thing, and people were like, "Oh, she needs to shut up. She sounds ghetto. She sounds this. She sounds that." I love it because Cardi B speaks for the people. There's so many people who speak just like Cardi B, who English is not their first language, and they do come from the hood, and they do speak a little, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not as intellectually sounding as others, right? But still speaking their mind. She spoke for those people, man, and it might come off harsh or too raw or too real for some, but I love it because there's no facade, man. Cardi is Cardi, so I love Cardi. So I hope she's in F9, and I'll go see it. I'll support it.
Yes. Yep.
Cardi B, I'm pretty sure she'll be getting into acting too sooner or later. If she doesn't, I don't know. Maybe waiting for.
She probably won't. Listen. I'm not gonna pretend Cardi B is gonna be a great actor. I'm not gonna pretend Cardi B is gonna be a great actor.
She's a good cameo to have, like,
herself to play herself.
Yeah.
Play herself. But to have her trying to play a character, I don't think as a person who is just so raw and so real, I don't know if she can play, because you got to be able to fake it. She doesn't seem like a very fake human being, and that's not to say that people who can act well are fakers. Fuck it. I'm done talking. What are you saying?
Cardi B support. All right, The Flash. The Justice League of America, all the characters they're supposed to have their own movies. So The Flash was supposed to be June 3rd. 22. Now it's pushed back another more month to November 22nd. So
I didn't know there was going to be a Flash movie coming out.
Yep. Flash. What's the guy? Oh my God, I can't forget the name. Another Aquaman movie. We just watched.
Jason Momoa.
Yeah, another Wonder Woman. Well, we just watched another one.
No, that last Wonder Woman that came out on HBO Max.
Yeah, what do you think of it?
Trash. It was El Garbaggio.
Yeah,
Listen,
Didn't
and
like
the first Wonder Woman was dope as fuck. And I'm gonna tell you right now, that was one of the like for me, Black Panther obviously is up there. Like
Right.
what's the one with Heath Ledger? Goddamn, I'm drawing a blank. The Heath Ledger one.
Oh, the Joker one.
The Joker with
Batman.
Darkness Falls, Dark Knight. So like Dark Knight and that shit, but Wonder Woman was up there. That first Wonder Woman was fucking banging. Like that shit was tight.
So wait a minute, is that DC or Marvel?
DC. That's DC, and they suck. I mean, just DC.
Lately,
they suck. They have really bad moments, and they have opportunities to have good moments, and they suck it up. But Wonder Woman 1 was good. That second one that came out, trash.
Yeah,
just
Aquaman.
trash.
I mean, Aquaman.
Aquaman was cool. It was cool.
It was okay.
It was cool. It wasn't great.
I have a lot of questions for
Yeah.
Aquaman. Yeah. Anyways, until we go too deep into that, Ghostbusters Afterlife. Have you seen previews of that?
Yeah.
I haven't seen previews for that.
Okay, so not talk about Ghostbusters the female, which I thought was going to be good, but it just didn't live up.
It was okay.
It was all right. I wouldn't like it.
But that new one looks like it's going to be good.
Yeah, Ghostbusters.
It's a little more based off of
the grandkids of the Ghostbusters. So Midwestern family learns in connection to the original Ghostbusters crew. The Ecto-1 rides again. They find the station wagon. The next film franchise has moved from a July 10, 2020, or last year. Now it's moved to November 11, 2021. So all this changed because of what happens, the progression of everything changing, everything opening up. Like right now, all the theaters are opening up. So what else we have here? They're doing a reboot of Home Alone.
Oh God.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
They should have just left that one alone.
I'm saying, do we need that?
The original still stands the test of time.
Yes.
Right.
That motherfucker.
I don't like any of the other ones, but
yeah.
I liked Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. Like it was cool, but then after that it got wild.
After that it was done.
Yeah. They took Macaulay out with his wild ass.
Yeah.
Dude, she's married. He's married to that Asian girl on Disney, Kim something, Kim Chu or Kim something. That. Yeah. Anyways, I think she's Filipino actually. The girl. Anyways,
I'll have to look into that.
Yeah. John Wick 4, which I guess 1, 2, and 3 are good. I guess 4 will be another installment. May 2022.
Hey, I got a confession. Never seen John Wick.
What?
I never. No clue what it's about. I know Keanu Reeves is in it, and I like Keanu Reeves.
It's good.
Never seen the fucking movies.
It's good.
At least first, second, third's okay.
The third one was okay. I really liked the first one. The second one was okay. The third one, I don't know about a fourth.
Another confession: I've never seen Matrix.
I haven't seen Matrix.
Get out of here.
I've never seen the Matrix.
I've
never seen any of the Matrix. None of them. Not one of them. And here it is. I'm telling you right now. I like Keanu Reeves. I've heard his story. Like this dude he lost his mother. He lost a girlfriend. Like he's been through some shit, and he's a very humble dude. He's very giving and shit. Love Keanu Reeves as a fucking person. I've never seen a lot of his movies that made him very famous. I've seen Speed. I saw Speed. I saw the Replacements. What's another Keanu movie? I've seen these other ones, but for whatever reason, the fucking John Wick and the sci-fi shit and all that, I gotta be in the right headspace, man.
I'm gonna watch it because I haven't seen it.
I'm not.
I'm gonna watch it.
I might watch John Wick. I probably won't ever watch Matrix though.
Yeah, the Matrix is out there.
It's like saying you never watch Game of Thrones.
I know it's preposterous. I get it.
I haven't watched Game of Thrones.
You're fucking tripping. Who ain't watched Game of Thrones?
I haven't.
Bruh, you haven't watched Game of Thrones?
Maybe
I started. I saw like
shit.
first
Here I
couple
am.
minutes of the first episode, but my son was sitting there with me. I said, "Oh, I don't think you should be watching this, son." So
Yeah.
Oh man, Game of Thrones is the shit. Like
I have heard that.
I tried it. I was in Afghanistan. They were already on like season 3.
Yeah.
When I first watched first episode, right? And so I finished season 3, and then I went back and watched 1 and 2. And by the time I finished 1 and 2, season 4 was coming out, and I was fucking hooked. And I would tell everybody around me why you should love Game of Thrones. And it's funny because there was a guy. The Root. They are a journalist column. It's like black journalists. He did an article on why black people in particular should like the Game of Thrones, even though there's nothing but white people in the whole show, right? They were trying to, and they were breaking down how all the families, and they were like, the Starks are pretty much like the black people of Game of Thrones, because they get treated like shit the entire show. And they break down like how each character represents what ethnicity and shit like that. That's pretty interesting. But anyway, Game of Thrones is the fucking shit.
You
one of the
have
best.
to shoot me that link because
I'll shoot it. I'll shoot it to you. It's a good one. And I sent it to a lot of my people.
I've seen 2 episodes when it first came out, and that was it.
And you watched 2 episodes, and that didn't intrigue you enough to go back?
You have to actually kind of get through the first season because they're introducing like characters in the families, and it's building up. So when you get through the first season, like you cannot stop watching it.
No, there is a lot of character development, and that's the thing. If you guys have ever read the books, I haven't read all the books. I'm not gonna play like I fucking read all the books. I've read the first book, and they're telling the story from so many different perspectives that at times it can be hard to keep up with. But each chapter in the book is a different, and that's how each show is. Each show is like a different perspective. And so like there's shit that happens in season 1 that you don't see it through to the end till season 3 or season 4, and you're like, oh shit, this motherfucker been walking all over the goddamn desert for this, like.
No.
But when it comes
like,
together, it's beautiful.
like no, whatever.
No. But it's never bad. It doesn't disappoint you. It does not disappoint you until the last season. Last season was disappointing as fuck.
All I know is
the last episode.
People get naked.
The whole last season was trash.
People do some boom boom, and then some dragons and some eating.
Boom, boom.
I don't know, they eat. Yeah, a lot of people get naked and
incest and
some incense shit, and that's all I know. Okay, last one here. Of course, there's a lot of movies, but the long-awaited Avatar. Did you like the first one?
Yeah,
Avatar was dope. Avatar was dope.
Yes.
Yeah. The whole meaning, the whole because it's the first movie that you really got lost into this digital world, and you're like, oh my god, it looks real, And I saw that IMAX back in Japan. So there's 4 movies already, pretty much almost made. 22. It's pushed back to 2022, 2024, 26, and 28. So there's 4 extra movies coming out in the plans and the work. So that's one of the first movies that got like what $2 billion, $3 billion worth of revenue. Yeah. So Avatar coming out soon. But out of all those movies, what's the movie that you're most intrigued to watch first?
Me would be Top Gun.
Yeah, I think Top Gun.
Yeah, probably be Top Gun.
Top Gun.
I mean, we've been waiting for 18 years, so
Right?
200.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. It's probably not for Top Gun for me. I'm gonna be honest, but actually, I'm looking forward to the Fast and Furious. I love the Fast and Furious series.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
there was only one of those movies that I didn't really care. Like when they went to Tokyo.
Yeah.
And Bow Wow and shit was in it. Like that was trash. That was trash. And then there was one, I can't remember if it was 5 or 6, where it got a little bit too unrealistic for a moment. Like The Rock was throwing motherfuckers across the room and shit. Do y'all remember that?
Yeah.
Like one of them was just way over the top. And it was
one of those 5 or 6. You're right.
It was 5 or 6. It was one of them, right?
Yeah.
And whichever one was the bad one, the next one was really good. And then they got back to like normal shit. Like the fight scenes were normal again. But in one of them, the fight scenes, he'd hit a motherfucker and he'd just fly all the way across the room. And you're like, come on, bro. Like,
So did they kiss and make up like Tyrese and The Rock? Because one time they were having beef, right?
they had major beef, but money talks and bullshit walks. It's all about the money, baby. But yeah, they did have
Tyrese and The Rock? No, it was Vin Diesel and The Rock.
Oh,
it was Vin Diesel and
Was it?
no. There was
The Rock?
Tyrese. There was Vin Diesel. I think Tyrese got into it, both them motherfuckers then.
Yeah.
Because you're right, Eric. I don't remember. It wasn't Vin Diesel and The Rock. It was Tyrese. It was Tyrese and The Rock had a beef, and then I think Vin Diesel and Tyrese ended up having some kind of beef too.
No, I know Vin Diesel and The Rock. It was all over.
What?
Yeah.
That's the Google. Did Vin Diesel and The Rock? I thought them motherfuckers was friends.
Okay, but yeah, it was Tyrese and The Rock that did.
Yeah.
But I didn't know about Tyrese and The Rock. I want to. Oh, interesting.
Who's gonna fight with The Rock? That's a big motherfucker.
You know,
Diesel could take him, but I don't think.
Who could take him?
No, I'm saying
Vin Diesel.
He's the only.
Vin Diesel can't fuck with The Rock, bro.
What I'm saying is, he's the only person who can maybe try to.
No,
that's all I'm saying.
On that, you're saying on that. I think Jason Statham would have a better chance than Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
It's gonna be lit. Y'all look at Cardi and The Rock.
That's Vin Diesel and Cardi, isn't it?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. No, they look like to me.
That's Vin Diesel.
Wait a minute. Which one is the one that's in the?
That was Vin Diesel right there. That picture.
Oh, my bad. Then yeah, Vin Diesel. They look alike to me. I don't know. That is terrible. Oh my God, I feel so embarrassed right now. But yeah, Vin Diesel.
All right. Let's go into our top 10 list here. Pet peeve. Everyone who shared a bathroom will understand. All right. I think we all kind of gone through this moment when we moved out of the house and started cohabiting, living with your college friend or your boyfriend or your girlfriend. At best, you could wake up to a person who you love and share the most intimate situations together with your partner. At worst, it's your significant other slowly hate you because of your terrible bathroom rituals and behavior. When you're in a shared bathroom situation with a group of roommates, you've made the big leap and moved in with your boyfriend or girlfriend. There's something that you do in the bathroom that pisses your roommate off or your partner with. All right, let's go. Number 10. He, because I don't want to be just he only. He or she leaves their toenail clippings everywhere.
Sorry, y'all. It's a big mosquito in here. Hold on. But yeah, that's gross.
Yeah, that's nasty as fuck.
That is.
Your roommates or a girlfriend or whatever, boyfriend, like, what the fuck is this?
I live alone. Ain't no toenail shavings anywhere unless they're mine, motherfucker.
No, I haven't ran into that issue, thank goodness.
Dudes or girls clean their hair off the soap.
I don't like that.
Hold on, who the fuck uses a bar of soap anymore?
Right.
Honestly, I mean,
yeah, I do use soap, but I mean,
you still use a fucking bar?
That's gross.
Yeah.
Okay, I use body wash.
I mean, I use Dove, but it depends. I don't use just like the bar soap. I use body wash, but
right.
Listen,
I didn't mean to.
I mean, who gets hit? I mean, I don't know. I'm not a hairy person, so.
Oh, okay. All right, number 8. He or she never washes their hands.
Yeah, there's a lot of nasty motherfuckers out there. Anytime I go to I'm flying in the airport and shit, there's so many people that come out those stalls, just took a fucking heaping shit, and then they walk right the fuck on out. Well, sometimes they'll even look at themselves in the mirror first and then walk out. And I'm like, bro, you were just in the stall taking a shit.
I'd be like,
and you didn't. And you didn't even go wash your nasty ass hands. Oh my god!
Bitches do it too. Like seriously,
she said bitches do it.
Girls do it.
And then they're always the one that wants to like run a bake sale. Like, no, that's not what we're doing today. Like seriously.
They're the ones who want to roll lumpia with the roll lumpia part.
Oh my god!
Oh, stanky booty ass.
Yeah.
They're the ones that you see walk right back into the kitchen like what?
Yeah, man. All right. Talk about pet peeves. Everyone who's shared a bathroom will understand. Number 7, he or she stinks up the room. Yeah.
What do you mean stinks up the room? Like just regular funky ass body odor, or they're farting and shit.
Well, I know for females, when they have that time of the month.
What
Floyd,
about
what? What, Floyd? What the fuck are you talking about?
He's talking about shared bathroom, right? Like, my ex-wife or my girlfriend before, like, oh my God, it smells good.
I've never been with a girl and I smelled on her period.
But I know my poo-poo. I mean, yeah, I lay some bombs, man. It smells up the bathroom.
Hold on,
No,
no, let's go back to what you just said, though.
Yeah,
Hold on.
exactly.
You ain't off the hook, bro. You ain't off the hook. You can't make a comment like that and then just ride it up.
Some girls, during their time of the month, it smells, man. In the bathroom.
I
don't
never.
know.
What
never.
happens when you been to
A lot of
somebody
women
down
in
there at that
Africa-
time of the month? Are you telling me that period don't stop nothing but a sentence? Huh?
Yeah. No.
See, that's that's
Oh, wait, hold on. Now we're talking about something else.
Yeah.
What are
Hold
you
up.
saying? What are you saying? It stops everything? During that
I
period?
mean, for me, it would, but see, I can't really speak because I think periods are nasty. I haven't had one since 1999, but that's another story. So I think this stuff is gross, and I always thought it was gross anyway. But as far as like smelling and stuff like that, you got to be extra with your vajayjay that time anyway. I mean, I'm extra all the time, but I mean, some people
You never go to the girls' bathroom. You never go to the girls' bathroom. Like, who?
I have. That's the thing, and that's some
fuck?
nasty shit.
Yeah.
I mean, that's some bacterial shit.
But
though.
I mean, like personally,
No, yeah.
yeah,
Well.
something's wrong. If something smells
Right.
bad there, somebody need to get
That monkey is infested.
911.
Yes. There's something wrong.
Someone please call 911.
Oh my.
well.
Tell them this coochie smells right now.
They're out there.
And Floyd smells it all the time.
All right, pet peeves. Everyone share the bathroom will understand. Number 6. Toothpaste deposits everywhere.
I do hate that too.
But I mean,
Eric, I do hate that too.
you know what? I ain't even gonna lie. Like I have been guilty of that. Like not everywhere, but in my like on my side of the sink, I've been guilty of that, like Russian or something like that.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it always gets like.
I like shit. I was going to say I can probably go in my bathroom right now, and like you know what I'm saying. There's probably some toothpaste. Because before we do this show, I always brush my teeth. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be fucking talking and shit. I want to make sure I ain't got no food in my teeth. Look, Floyd's sitting there. He starts sucking on his teeth. He's like, God damn it, I ain't brushed my shit today. No. But I'm saying there's probably some toothpaste there. That's anything that's a clean, a quick cleanup.
Yeah,
it's whatever. I can clean that up real quick. But some of that other shit, hair in the bar soap.
Oh yeah, that's
not cool.
That's mostly for me, probably. So, pet peeves. Everyone has shared a bathroom will understand. Number 5, hair clogging the drain. I have no hair, hardly any hair. So someone's clogging up this drain. Not me, man.
I have to actually, when I wash my hair, like I have to actually push broom the hair because, like in the shower, I have to push broom the hair because of my naturalness. It's a lot. Yeah. So I do have to push broom the hair out of the shower and like mop the shower and stuff because it's a big shower. I really do. I have to do that. So, but I don't leave it like clogging the drain. But that is annoying, especially when it's somebody else
sharing. Yeah, like whose job is this, man? Like, hey, it's clogging up. Like, I wouldn't do that. But when I did have hair, my hair was falling out a lot. So part of that was my hair, actually. So,
my hair is definitely drain clogging.
It is.
I picked this shit. Yeah, man.
That's how. Yeah, mine
it's drain clogging. It's a problem.
My Eric is not used.
Nope, man, I'm telling you.
Like you got hairy balls, something like that. Don't think that the clog is just not head hair. It's your balls too, man.
Heck yeah, that's why I don't like cleaning out the drain when I have to.
Yeah, I ain't doing
that. You got to shave that taint.
At least trim it.
Ass hair.
Oh yeah.
Ass hair in the drain.
Oh yeah. Pet peeves. Everyone should share. Who shared a bathroom? Who will understand? Number 3, He or she doesn't seem to be able to aim at the toilet. Well, no, yeah, it's guys actually. He doesn't seem to be able to aim at the toilet.
I don't know.
That's a problem, man.
I've seen girls do it too, man.
What?
Yeah,
Hold on. What? Missing the toilet?
Well, you know what? I've seen it in the public bathrooms. I mean, I've never.
Because they're squatting though. Because they're squatting.
They're squatting
Right?
on top of it. Yep.
They're squatting. I get it in a public restroom.
Yeah.
If a woman is squatting, she might miss.
But
You know?
I don't get it when you have like when you have toilet seat covers and you're squatting or whatever. I still think that you should wipe behind yourself. You're gonna go in.
No, absolutely.
You're gonna go and wash your hands. Well, you're supposed to go wash your hands after you come out the bathroom anyway.
Do girls really squat on top of the toilet? That's some ninja shit.
Yeah, dude, are you kidding me? A lot of public restrooms, women don't like sitting down on that shit.
No.
But hold on, who the fuck misses when they're sitting down though? I've not heard that. Women missing, they're sitting down and they miss. How the fuck do they miss?
But if you're squatting, yeah, you could.
No,
you could.
I get squatting. He said sitting down on the actual.
Oh,
seat.
sitting down? No, it can't.
Oh.
Explain, Eric, please.
No. You're right. I haven't actually seen people if they are sitting or squatting.
Rat her out.
They're different.
Go ahead.
They're different.
Digging a hole, baby. I'm digging a hole, baby.
No, I've just walked in. I work in a small private practice, and we have one restroom over there that we share with our patients that come in. And every once in a while, I'll walk in there after a woman just came out, and I'm like, "What the hell? How the heck did they miss?" So, but I don't know if they were probably squatting, like you said.
Oh yeah,
or like they just made it. They just pulled down their pants.
We've all been there.
Been on there.
We've all been there, right?
All right, pet peeves. Everyone who has shared a bathroom will understand. Number 2, he or she shaves everywhere, and all the hair is everywhere. Don't you clean up your shaving? Some girls shave their legs, and some guys, I guess, shave their balls, but
no, I don't
shave their backs.
I don't have that problem with mine. I mean.
That's just the same thing.
I haven't experienced that, and I hope I don't ever have to.
Yeah, shave everywhere, not just in the bathtub. It's like everywhere on the counter and on the carpet. And
I usually shave into the toilet. You like stand over the toilet,
I just use hair remover in shower.
Oh yeah.
You use what?
Hair remover in shower.
I'm scared of the hair remover shit.
My mom.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't do that. Not if you go, not around your ding-a-ling or nothing.
Filipino, the older generation never shaved. Didn't have a shaver. They use a rock.
A rock?
The smooth rock. Little stone rocks. They use that to scrub, and my mom doesn't have hair. She said she used pretty much.
Is that why they use that rock?
Yeah.
Are you talking about a pumice?
It's like it's a rock. It's a flat river rock. I go, Mom, what's that for?
Super smooth one, though.
Yeah. Well, no, it's kind of rough. But they use it
like porous
scrubbing.
Oh God,
it's porous.
And my mom takes the hair off
for her because she's never shaved. She doesn't have any hair on her legs, on her arms. Huh. That's what she said. I'm not really sure. I used it one time just for my feet, to scrub like the dirt and shit on your.
Yeah, that shit hurt. That's why I don't use it.
Okay, I was wondering if it hurt.
That shit hurt.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, it's a scrubber. It's like a loofah, but it's natural stone.
But it's a rock.
It's a rock.
My grandmother came back from the Philippines one time, and she said, "Here, use this." I tried it. Like I said, it hurt. I ain't gonna use it again.
Yeah. All right, guys, we've been talking about pet peeves. Anyone who's shared a bathroom will understand. We're up to number 1. Before I say number 1, just review real quick. He leaves his toenail clippings everywhere. Dudes, clean off your hair off the soap. He never washes his hands or her. He stinks up the room. Toothpaste deposits, hair clogging up the drain. Someone never flushes. We talked about that. Aiming, not able to aim, and he or she leaves hair everywhere because of their shave. So number 1 would be He or she thinks fairies magically clean the toilet bowl. Whose job is it?
Whose job is it? I mean, I would just think that adults do that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a
When I
given.
see it looking bad, I just hit it.
Yeah.
My little brush and everything.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a chore. And when I see, oh, okay, got some ring, got a fucking.
Now, did you say it's not our chore? Like, as far as it's not the guy's chore? So
No. I mean, whose job?
She's about to check his ass.
Who's-
Oh,
who's
she's about to get
who's the
your
designator?
ass.
Who's the designated toilet?
who doesn't? I mean,
Yeah.
me and my husband, we both do it.
It should
We
be
both
that
do
way,
it.
right?
Yeah.
Right, I agree. It's not always that, but that, like I said, when I see it, I do it.
No, it's
Yeah.
Your wife's like, Eric, go clear up that fucking back. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Oh wow,
Wow.
that's a good list. Well,
Is
here's
there
some
another mosquito in here? Boom.
mosquito.
I'm sorry.
All right, so honorable mentions. He or she swears it takes 20 minutes to poop. 20 minutes to poop? No, that's too
That's
long.
a long time.
You're
I mean,
you're on your phone. You're on your phone that time.
Absolutely. It's listen.
Check
it's
your, check
nothing
your
for me.
thighs. Check your thighs.
It's nothing for me to be in there 20, 30 minutes, bro. It's an experience. It's an experience. It's an event. Okay.
Yeah, I don't understand why y'all.
Sometimes you just need that alone time, man. Sometimes it's like they
Yeah.
been there. Nobody's fucking with you when you are taking
Yeah.
a shit. It's like this is my moment. I can just be free. I can be me. I got my pants down. I'm fucking
Are you
enjoying
sure
myself.
that's what it is, or no?
Nah, bro. No, we've had a conversation about this before. Floyd is the only one that does that while he's shitting. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
We established this.
You don't do it. You
Eric,
don't check on my
you missed-
toilet.
You missed that episode, Eric.
You check on my
Oh,
toilet?
no.
How's your husband? He's jacked off on the toilet bowl.
I did miss that one, huh?
He said so. Oh man.
Susanna's like, that's weird. People don't jack off on a toilet bowl. Yes, they do.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So you do that on the toilet? Is that before, after you wipe? What? Wait a minute. I'm
Right.
confused.
Yeah, he said.
I don't know. Answer that.
Oh,
Don't say like I'm the only guy who does it. We'll do it.
No, it's
You're
not.
not the only guy,
It's
I'm
not the
sure.
fact. It's not the fact that you're sitting on the toilet. It's the fact that you taking a shit.
Oh
and you,
yeah.
and then you do it.
Oh, no.
I mean,
Like
you
you got a dirty ass, and then you doing that and shit. It's just weird. That's what
Yeah, it's not sanitary, man.
no. There's so many things.
So
that
then
are
you
wrong
have
with that.
spooge, and then you have to wipe the spooge, and then you have to.
You got clean. You got clean up
Oh,
everything.
man.
You got
Yeah.
a whole lot of mess to clean up.
That's
Back
a
door,
big old mess right
Back
there.
door and front door. Yep.
Wow, Floyd, I'm really learning more about you. I feel like your sister for real.
Oh man.
Watch the
Floyd
rest of
said
the
it'd be
episode.
like that.
Watch season one. We had to be some stuff happen.
Damn. Next time
Can't
Floyd
you
comes
bring
over,
it up
"Hey,
all
can I use
the
your
time?"
bathroom?" No.
No, that's season 2 shit right there. We just talked about that. Yeah, that's season 2 shit, bruh.
Shedding and jacking off.
Wow.
Yeah. all that.
That it ain't nothing wrong with being
Anal.
transparent.
Anal. Yeah.
You know what?
Hey, no, that was season 1.
No, season one. That was season one. Yeah.
It's,
was
it's
season
leaked.
1.
It's leaked over into season 2.
Oh.
All right.
That's probably
So,
gonna come up again.
out of the list, what other pet peeves that we haven't listed that you guys think that's important, or have you seen, experienced?
Pet peeves. You're relating to the bathroom, though. You're talking, right?
Bathroom,
I
yeah.
don't have any more out of the bathroom. I mean, it's
Not refilling the damn toilet paper.
Ladies,
Whoa.
stop.
You know what? I have done that
Eric,
before.
you on one. I do not like that shit.
Mm-mm.
I've
Do
done
not
that
like that
before.
shit. You know, if you use the shit up and then you don't
Yep.
even want,
Yeah.
at least
Put it
tell a
back.
motherfucker. But don't wait till I gotta go to the bathroom and I'm in there
Right.
getting ready to do my
Yep.
thing,
Yep.
and then it gets interrupted. Now I
agree.
gotta walk around with mud butt and go fucking grab a thing because I can't get somebody to come bring me a fucking.
I can count how many times I've done that though. I've done
Yeah.
that like twice.
You had to walk.
Walk away?
No. I've left it on. I haven't changed it like twice before, and I say that because it was probably like I was rushing to do something, and I ran out the bathroom or something like that.
Inexcusable.
You're right. But I was probably like, I'm seriously like ADHD, so it's happened.
Distracted.
Yeah, it's happened. So, but I can count like twice that I know of.
Carly, you're better than that.
I'm better than that. You're absolutely right. So I am not. I'm openly flawed.
Yeah, that is a problem. That's a good one, Eric. That's a problem.
What else? Peeing in the bathroom, peeing in the toilet, peeing in the shower.
Why?
I piss in the shower from time to time.
No, but why?
I do.
Why piss in the shower? Or why is that a problem?
Same thing.
Oh, I'm saying, why would you piss? If you piss in, I'm saying, if you would piss in the shower, why would you clean it? I mean, who pisses in the shower though, like that? Like,
we can't act like people don't piss in the shower.
Come on.
I'm saying, if you piss in the shower, why would you leave it there? You do that. You said you piss in the shower.
Who leaves it there? What do you mean leave it there? It goes down the drain. You piss right into the drain.
Right. So, so nobody's like pissing in the shower and just leaving it.
Well, hopefully not pissing together in the shower, but you're pissing by yourself.
I don't know. I'm not feeling the urine in the shower.
No, it's not a regular thing, but it's like every now and then you in the shower and keep it moving.
It's so animated. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not the only one. I know there's
plenty. I know you're not the only one. I know you're not the only one.
No.
That's how James, I my son how to go.
Somebody that Floyd knows used to do it all the time.
And all the time by myself. I'm not with somebody in the shower with me.
You see, we got a question on
somebody
YouTube.
You know used to do it all
we got a
the
question
time.
on YouTube?
Yeah. All right, so yeah, that's our pet peeve. They're the ones who share the bathroom will understand. I'm sure there's a lot of lists there. Ladies using our guys' razors.
Guilty.
Like, why is there a long ass hair? We don't want that.
Even though I use hair remover most like 90% of the time, I've done that. And it's one of those things. You can have it now.
Oh, James has a good question.
Yeah,
I know. Are you gonna put that up? Has anyone accidentally dated a racist? God damn.
No, not really.
It'd be interesting.
I mean, I think you got there's obviously spectrums of the word, like racist, right? Like they don't mean like motherfucker was a Ku Klux Klansman or goddamn white supremacist or whatever, you know.
Biased?
Yeah,
maybe.
I've never dated outside my race. Not that I wouldn't, but I've never dated out. I don't think that people outside of my race is probably. I don't know whether they're attracted to me or not, but I mean, I don't know. So, but yeah, you know what? That's a lie. That's a lie. Racist can mean like I have dated a racist black guy that was racist, and it turned.
Hold on.
Remember the video we just watched?
Yeah.
Last Sunday. So there's a definition of that.
Right.
Do you want me to play that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, no, it was just saying like it was saying basically like a black person technically can't be racist. Like racism is more than just that's prejudice, right?
Prejudice. Okay. Yeah.
Because racism is a social construct. You know what I'm saying? There's more to you have to have power. You have to have power behind it in order to technically be racist. It has to be the he fucking worded it so much better than I ever could.
Yeah. He explained it way better.
But I don't think we need to watch that whole video.
Yeah, I think I remember hearing that. Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
What was it again?
Talk about anything with the isms. Anything with the isms. Racism, socialism. All of the isms are systems that were put into place by people in power.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah.
There you go. Yeah. So you can be biased, you can be prejudiced, but you can't be we wouldn't be racist.
Exactly.
At least in America. I can't speak for any other.
Yeah, because if you're in China and the Chinese are the ruling class, right? Like, and you were there, like you could be a white person in China and experience racism, right?
Yeah.
Because they could have, they run the shit, right?
Right,
Like,
right.
Yeah.
But no, and this says, has anyone dated a racist? If you have, what were the circumstances? If not, what would you do if you found out? What if he or she was perfect in every other way, but was mildly racist?
Ooh. You got to educate. You got to understand why. You got to be. We all grew up differently, right? And so we're worldly. We've been around. We've got passports. We've traveled. We've been around multi-diversity. Some people haven't, and so they just don't understand. So they can be advertently biased or leaning away because they don't know, right? Like they don't know that uh, all that Black Americans only eat chicken and watermelon. You know what I'm saying? That's something they heard or something they see in the movie, but they never met a Black person, never been a friend with a Black person. So they could be, you know what I'm saying?
I love chicken and watermelon though.
Yeah, I do too, but I'm just saying.
I've never dated a person who was racist, but I've dated people who are like apathetic to racial and social issues, right? And that for me was a turnoff because it was like, you think obviously when you're dating somebody, you don't date to think, oh, I'm gonna break up with this person. Like you think future, right? Like what it could be, right? And I think, damn, if I fucked around and had a kid with this person, are they going to be the type of parent that's going to be like involved and be understanding of like, your kid comes home, they've been getting called out of their name. Are they going to be, kid comes home to get called a nigger? Well, if you're a white person, that word doesn't hurt you in the same way that it hurts a Black person, right? Yeah, so it's like, is she going to be like, well, now, what did you do to make him say this? Or is she going to be trying to, light a fire under somebody's ass, And so when I'm in those type of relationships, no matter who I'm with, if they are not like, they don't have any interest in that type of thing or not trying to educate themselves on it, then I lose interest really quickly. Because that's something that's important to me. Because again, I went through it. Being from Southwest Missouri, I experienced as much racism as, listen, I graduated high school in 2003. I got called everything under the sun at like my sporting games. You know what I'm saying? Got called a monkey, got called a coon, got called a nigger in the games. Got ejected from games because I threw punches because I just, and it was like, I was always like the angry Black guy. I always came off as the angry guy, not realizing like the shit that I was subjected to daily at school. And then when we played against other schools, So
I graduated in 1992 and being a Black female.
I can't imagine.
And then me being dark skinned too, it wasn't
absolutely a whole nother layer.
Yeah, a whole nother level.
I know. I realize that I have a privilege of being lighter complected, right? And a lot of people think I'm mixed. Both my parents are Black, but because I'm light complected, people automatically assume that I must be half white. I literally, when I was in the military, I had a girl tell another staff sergeant that I was educated because I was adopted by white people. She literally made up a story. And one of a Black tech sergeant came to me and he goes, Carr, he's like, Airman, she said this, this, and this when we were at lunch. And he's like, now I don't know your story. He's like, but I didn't think that was true because I've heard you talk about your parents. And he's like, I just wanted to tell you. And I lit her ass up. I was like, don't you like, it was just ignorance, and there was a lot of education that went on, but there was a lot, I just lit her ass up. But again, that would be what James is talking about in here, being mildly racist. Like she wasn't intentionally being racist, but she automatically assumed that because I was in broadcasting and had a college degree that I must have been raised by white people, because he couldn't have been educated coming from Black people. Like that just couldn't be the case. Right. And people don't realize like that's another form. It's just, it is racist whether they want to acknowledge it or not, like these are these ideologies that they automatically have like inherently have ingrained in them and they don't even realize it. And like, unless you learn to take that out, like you practice getting rid of that, become anti-racist or unracist, like you're going to have that shit, and there's a lot of people walking around with that.
Wow. That would. I hope we talked to her. Like, holy shit.
Yeah, but she was old. Fucking
yeah.
country bumpkin ass.
I'm very country. I'm from the Eastern Shore of Maryland, so sort of like where you're from, probably in Missouri, where we were less than 10%. I swear, in our high school.
Yeah.
Less 10% black.
Yes.
I was the only one.
Oh
I was
dang! You were like Ariel then.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. I was the only. I didn't have anybody else. I come out of class and they wave Confederate flags in the parking lot by my car.
Wow.
Oh,
And then try to tell me that I shouldn't be fighting people. Like, don't fight people. But what the fuck am I supposed to do? I had a counselor gave me a book of Jackie Robinson. She's like, I want you to read this book and all the things that he endured. And she was like telling me like, this is how it's going to be for you. And I love her to this day, Miss Spigarelli. I'm friends with her on Facebook, love her to death. And I credit her all the time. But she was real with me. But I'm not Jackie Robinson. I can't put up with this shit. I'm going to punch one of these motherfuckers in the face. And they're going to learn. And I did. But you can't fight them all. And obviously, yeah, it was a motherfucker.
Wow. That's crazy, man. Yeah, that's the only person. I've been lucky. I've always been at the diverse schools. A lot of military.
You're a military brat.
Yeah, and so even in Guam is pretty diverse. But the only time maybe in the military I felt some kind of racism, but they just thought I was Korean. Like Adashi, Adashi. I'm like, I'm not Adashi.
I was a minority in my school. My school that I went to for second grade all the way to sixth grade.
Yeah,
was 50% black, 50% Hispanic, and me was like 1% Filipino.
Oh wow.
I was the only Filipino in the school. When I first walked in, they thought I was from Japan or something. They'd never heard of the Philippines. So
yeah, yeah. Well, in Morris, it's a lot of Filipinos, Mexicans, and black. And my sister we came back from overseas from living in Guam for a long time. And they asked my sister, we have a new student, Elaine Carmona, and she was talking a little bit, and then some Mexican girl goes, "Wow, you speak English really good." Like, I'm from Guam. How did you learn English? 'Cause I'm from Guam. Like, what are you talking about? It's a U.S. territory. No, but see, you have people like that. They just don't know, and we would have a lot of friends. And, even Kellen, with me being so diverse, there's certain things I don't understand your experiences, and so I have a little bit of like not knowing things or feel a certain kind of way, right? So we're gonna meet a lot of friends who've never had a black friend, never had an Asian friend, don't know what lumpia is. Very sad, but don't know what lumpia is.
I love lumpia.
Yeah. Don't even eat sushi. Don't know what ramen is. Never left their city, their town. You know what I'm saying? All they know is by TikTok, YouTube, and all that. They've never experienced it and say, "Oh, I have a black friend," or "You have a black coworker." Or, "Do you have a friend?" You go to, do you know the mama? You know, the daddy. So people just don't know. And for us right now, we educate people. I mean, even Kellen teaches me, that I thought, I should have felt a certain kind of way, but no, I'm incorrect. Okay? And Phil's a great experience person too, man. Woke. I mean, he's the person of woke. If I have the definition of woke, he's pretty woke. So, and he's very vocal. If you see his Facebook pages, he's very, very, very vocal, supporting Black Lives Matter and injustice and Asian hate. So, I don't know. Like I said, I've never really I've dated with outside my race. I've never felt any kind of racism, whether it be white, Mexican, black, Creole. Is Creole count as black? She was Creole. Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah. You say so.
Creole's kind of. There's native, there's French, there's black. They got a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I feel like with Creole, I would say that they're black people. A lot of them are light skinned, right?
Yeah, some are light skinned. They're like caramel-ish. Some white, some caramel. Yeah. All right. Well, that's it, guys. Well, thank you, James. James, yeah, that's really insightful question, man. Keep the questions going on.
Yeah, I like questions.
Yeah, awesome. All right. Are you ready? KC,
Sure.
Are we ready? All right. Here you go.
On today's Give Me Five, I don't know, gonna keep it pretty brief, but I had a conversation last week with a friend of mine who was talking about changing my relationship with Monday. because so often like Sunday comes around and then you got to start the work week and you're like, oh man, just kind of dragging ass and going into Monday with a bad attitude just because, you know, your weekend is ended. And honestly, like doing this show and like having fun talking with you guys and these conversations, like it's helped my Sundays because it gives me something to look forward to on Sundays. But as soon as we end the show, then usually that dread for the Monday begins. But what I'm trying to start doing now is just practicing more mindfulness, as a friend said to me, mindfulness on Mondays, and just understanding, being grateful for the start of the week, and just kind of going into it with a better attitude. Obviously, I'm a pretty optimistic human being just naturally, but man, I'm like anybody else. When bad shit happens on Monday, I'm like, fucking, here we go, just another Monday. But I'm gonna change that, and not in a fake type of manner or anything just like fabricated or bullshitty. Just more of a just being open with myself and like, why is Monday different than any other day? Why I'm gonna start treating it like any other day and just quit looking at it as this shitty day of the week, you know. And that often will help your attitude throughout the course of a week, and especially on that particular day. Because I always say that like Friday comes around and I naturally wake up on Fridays more than any other day, and my energy levels are like through the roof, and I'm giddy, and I just want to be silly and fucking do my car karaoke videos and just clown. And that should be a thing that you kind of feel every day. And most days I am very grateful, and I hope others are as well. But I'm just trying to change my relationship with Monday. So I don't know, but if there's things that come to mind for you that you can do to change or be more mindful of your Mondays, I'd like to hear some ideas, some things from people that are watching the show or whatever, what they think, like what you could do to help make your Mondays just better and just have a better viewpoint of it. Whether it's I have a playlist called Fuck That Monday Feeling. And I usually listen to it on Mondays when I want to get myself amped up. Yeah, and I've had this playlist for like 5 years, and I add to it all the time. But yeah, Fuck That Monday Feeling. And it puts me in a place. Obviously, going to the gym puts me in a good place if I have something to look forward to. So whether you do, a trivia night with friends, or you go to movies or something, movie Monday, something like that, that'd be cool to kind of change your relationship with Monday. And yeah, that's all I've got for today's Give Me Five. Really nothing, just be mindful and go into your Monday, start your week off on a good note, man. It kind of sets the tone for the rest of the week and just for your life in general. You know, anytime we start something new or something, the beginning of something, like let it be a good feeling and not this anxious feeling and you're dreading it. So that's it.
Yeah. I think you hit it right on the nail on the nose. But like a reset button for the week, to prepare yourself. I think a lot of us, going through our careers, we're of age now. We've worked, went to school, and that's all we did, and take care of family, and we forget to reset ourselves. Does that make sense? Meditate, take care of yourself. And so I grew up getting massages, getting manicures, pedicures, and that's the one time maybe I have a time for myself to kind of like contemplate. And so Mondays could be one of those things like take care of yourself. What can you do to take care of yourself? Read a book, get a massage. Maybe that's your manicure. Every 2 weeks, you get a manicure or pedicure on that Monday. And just take care of yourself. A lot of people, you can 100% with other people and that's probably in our nature. But if you're all fucked up, how can you take care of other people? So sometimes you got to say no. Sometimes you gotta like look back and say, I gotta take care of myself first, and then when I'm ready and I'm reset, I can take care of other people. I'll never stop taking care of people, but I always gotta remember to take care of myself. Of course, my family too, but more importantly, yourself. We only have one life to live, right? So yeah, you're right, Kellen. What can we do on Mondays? And that's a plethora of things you can do. Take care of yourself. Be a little selfish, for whether that be 30 minutes, an hour, or whatever, and say, you want to spend 30 minutes in the bathroom, do that.
Well, it's just like when you're on the airplane and they read you all the guidelines about in the event of an emergency, but they tell you pull down the thing, put the mask on, right? Put your mask on first, and then you start putting on the mask. but they make it a point to say, put your mask on first before you start putting on other people's masks, right?
Yes.
Because in the event, in the scramble of everything going on, you panicking, right? If you go to, even if it's a child next to you, your fucking baby, right? If you were scrambling to get their shit on, you'll fuck around and pass out and die.
Mm-hmm.
And then guess what? They're also dead because you know, so you have to get yours on first, then you can save other people. And it's like that in life. How can you save anybody if you can't save yourself? If you're already drowning, you know what I'm saying? You can't have two motherfuckers drowning. We can't both drown. One of us got to be on the motherfucking boat throwing out the raft. You know what I'm saying? And pulling the other person in. Somebody's got to get to land or get on the boat first and then pull motherfuckers in. But you can't be just trying to save people when you're both sinking, you know? So
Exactly.
Ooh-wee.
Take care of yourself, man. Get that haircut. Support your
Like even
barber.
before you go to the gym or whatever, you can like tap, because I tap, get yourself, your mind prepared for the day.
Yeah.
And I mean, some people don't have jobs like on Mondays. So I mean, or career, or so I think about like less fortunate people sometime too. And that motivates me to, enjoy the activity of my limbs.
I think now in the past 20, 30 years, people are now inclined to take care of themselves first. They see they see the importance of that. Guys are getting their hair done, getting their facials, getting massages. It's important. It's not
eyebrows waxed.
Yeah, eyebrows wax, your ass wax, whatever you gotta do to take care of yourself.
Guys are doing that.
Manscaping. So take care of yourself. Very, very. Obviously don't neglect your family and friends like all week, but take care of yourself. All right, guys. Before stick around, guys. We're gonna have one more segment here, but we're gonna have just a memorial because tomorrow is my uncle's viewing, but not just for him. I want to kind of memorialize and recognize people who, over 500,000 people in America have passed away because of COVID. So I have a little special segment at the end, and hopefully no one cries because it always tears me up when I see the segment. All right. So before we go to that, this or that pod decks. Pod decks are the hottest new tools for podcasters looking to have more meaningful conversations or gamify their podcast. Simply shuffle up and ask a question and let the content roll. Today at poddecks.com and use code HWY54 for your first order and get 10% off. So I have a lot of questions DM me about how to start podcasts, how to do this, how to do that. And so pod decks, great way to interject, add questions, using all that. As you see on the post here, once in a while I'll do some interviews, and some of those I get questions pod decks. All right, so today's pod decks is this or that. So I'll say the question, and you guys tell me why. Would you rather litter or recycle?
Recycle.
And that too. Easy question.
Did you get it?
Recycle. No, I did
not. Ruler or tape measure?
Tape measure.
Depends on what it's for.
Right. I'll say tape measure. I use that probably more often than a ruler, but
yeah.
I mean, trying to get a straight line. Need that motherfucking ruler.
Right.
Unless your package is longer than 12 inches, then you need a tape measure.
That was spicy. That boy's spicy. What the fuck? Fucking spicy.
Baseball or football?
Football.
Yeah, football.
Baseball. It's my first love. Resume or recommendation? Ooh.
Recommendation.
Yeah.
Let's get that rec, baby.
Yep. Bottle or can?
Bottle's always better.
Yeah, bottle is better.
Yeah.
Tastes better. Yeah.
She drinks out of a can.
Poncho or sombrero?
Ooh.
Sombrero.
Extra sleep or extra time?
Extra sleep.
Extra time.
Extra sleep. Extra time. Yeah.
Extra time.
All right. Vlog or podcast?
Podcast.
I do.
Podcast.
Yeah. I can do. I'm gonna do both. That's one thing we're gonna do. We're doing a restaurant vlog soon with McKees. I just saw McKees a while ago. So,
Oh, cool.
yeah, he's just down the road, 15 minutes away. And I said, dude,
Why
I've
is
been
he on here?
I don't know. He got some stuff going on. Kind of figured
Okay.
things on, so personal stuff. But yeah, he'll be on. He was on the first season and part of the second season. Yeah.
Okay.
Dry cleaning or machine wash?
Machine wash.
Machine wash. Well, it depends on the item, right? Because sometimes
Yeah, if it's dry clean only, of course, dry clean only. But I'm cheap, so.
pucker or pout? It's the same. Pucker. Oh yeah, pout. Pucker or pout?
Pucker. I don't know.
Pucker is
What are we puckering?
Pucker is like
Them butt cheeks.
maybe.
Them cheeks.
don't pout. Pucker. Well, I like
the booty.
yeah. Gamble.
What?
Chance or gamble?
Chance. I don't like gambling. I'll chance it. I don't like gambling.
Yeah. Gambling, you always lose.
Mm-hmm.
Adidas or Nike?
Nike. Nike.
Adidas.
Nike all day.
I gotta go with Adidas.
Yeah.
I used to love Nike. I don't know what happened. They kind of.
But I mean, I would go with Adidas, but I'm just a sneakerhead. So, I mean, I would do Chuck. I would do anything.
And Chucks are owned by Nike, so.
Oh, okay. Then I'm going to have to go with Nike. Then.
You know that?
Yeah, Converse is owned by Nike.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So I found some Chucks at a Nike outlet one time. I was like, what the heck's this doing here?
Yeah,
They are getting so much doper.
They are. And the Chuck Taylors 2.0s, they have the Nike technology in the heel, what the fuck is it called? I don't know, the little support inside, the little insert. It's so comfortable. You know, the Chucks are typically, they're just like hard, just fucking hard. If you look up the Chuck Taylor 2.0s, it's Nike technology in them. It look the exact same, but the soles inside are so fucking comfortable.
Oh, I'm gonna look for those.
They're nice. Oh. They're nice.
Chucks are dope. I love
2.0s, huh?
Chuck,
Okay.
yeah, Chuck Taylor 2.0.
I'm gonna look for that.
Have Chuck boots and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like the style of the Chucks, but they're bad for your feet, man. Flat ones.
I love Chucks.
Contacts or glasses?
Neither.
No glasses.
Neither.
I can't wear contacts.
I can't either.
I know. See, if I could wear contacts, I would, but I can't. So
I can't.
My eyes dry out.
I've tried.
I wouldn't want to touch my eyeball.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Vampires or werewolves?
Werewolf, baby. I'm warm body. Transform on your ass. Bam.
But vampires are more like sleek. They're more. What I'm saying?
Cold blooded.
That daylight comes out.
Swag.
Man.
Right.
I don't know. I feel like you're so limited when it comes to being a vampire.
Yeah,
You are very
If
limited.
you're a werewolf, I mean, all your clothes be ripped up all the time, unless you want to be naked.
But you have another life. You got your life when you're a werewolf. You got your life when you're human.
Yeah.
When you're a vampire, that's it. You're just up at night. That's it, man.
Yeah, that's true. Bad breath or bad body odor?
Ooh.
It's not a choice.
Neither.
Man,
Yeah.
listen.
Bad breath stories.
The mouth is very important to me for a number of reasons. So I could not handle bad breath on myself or another person at all. Body odor, I can excuse it from time to time because I'll be like, all right, you might be fresh out the gym or something. You're a little musty, but I can't do the mouth.
Yeah.
You ever talk to a motherfucker got halitosis? Like their shit just they talk to you and you just like
every day.
I really like the human
I
resource.
work in a dental office every day.
Yeah, see.
I'd rather have Theo. You could be a little
I
right.
said this
one
is a
day,
me
that's
or
okay.
him. He got to go.
Oh, I forgot you're working officer. Yeah.
Yeah, every day, man. I'm like,
Yeah.
No.
I
Reese's
can do it.
Cup,
oh, you have a husband?
Reese's
tell
Cup
you?
or Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces. Reese's Pieces.
For some reason, Reese's Cups like just too much. Like
Really?
Oh no, no,
They're so rich.
I love Reese's Cups. I love Reese's Cups, but Reese's
Yeah.
Pieces are fire.
That's true.
Yeah.
They're easy. They're easy.
handcrafted or mass produced.
Handcrafted.
Bougie,
Handcrafted.
bougie,
Bougie.
bougie.
Ask me how many times I've heard that.
That Louis Vuitton.
I like the
Exactly.
quality of handcrafted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Juice cleanse or technology cleanse. Is there such thing as that?
You're talking about like a colon hydrotherapy or something? What are you talking
Colonoscopy.
Yeah.
Oh,
about? No, colonoscopy is different from colon
Yeah,
hydrotherapy.
no, they getting up in that booty and cleaning things out though.
Hey, those are some good things.
Yeah. I guess
You never had a colonic before?
I had it.
Yeah, I mean
Got a ton
those
of-
are really good for you.
A colonic? No.
Yeah. I mean,
It does get rid of good bacteria as well, though. So you have
Yeah,
to be
it does.
mindful of what you initially start
when
putting
you-
in.
after you get it, you're supposed to like drink the cold probiotics.
yeah, it's
Punish everyone.
Pedialytes and lots of vegetables.
Yeah.
Class ring or yearbook?
Yearbook.
Yearbook.
Yeah.
Oh, no
Yearbook.
fucking class ring.
Yeah, I don't even know where I put my class ring.
You got a class ring?
Yeah, it's
I
gone.
didn't get one.
I
Class
did not
ring.
get a class ring.
I'm glad I didn't.
I know. You don't wear that shit.
No, you don't see no one wearing it.
No, when you do see somebody wear it, you're like, oh, you.
Yeah, yeah.
It seems like it was a thing in the 90s.
yeah,
But
It
now-
was. It was a thing in
Yeah.
I graduated in 90, so yeah.
But you still didn't get one.
Nope, I didn't get one.
See, Eric, you're
Yeah, you
ahead of your
break-
time.
You
You're
break
ahead
up
of your
that
time.
yearbook, no. You break it down.
Absolutely. The
Yearbook
yearbook is,
Bro, I
the
was
yearbook
broke
is
as
always.
shit, though.
Yeah.
Like I was broke, so
Yeah,
it wasn't
yeah.
happening.
I
all right.
didn't even get a Letterman jacket in high school.
Oh, I got mine.
I did.
I didn't even get a.
Varsity
Even though
and
I
Navy.
like the look of them, I didn't want to wear that shit for my racist ass school. Shit. I wasn't wearing that shit.
That's
I
right.
did get like I got the letter and all that stuff. Yeah, for
I
training.
wasn't wearing that shit.
I'm from Robert E. Lee.
Right.
That was my elementary school. They just changed that.
Yeah, the one
changed
right
the
next to me
name.
over here.
Yeah,
They changed the name.
I love that. I love that school.
You know, they changed the name on it.
Yeah, Pacific Leadership.
Pacific,
Yeah.
leadership, something. Yeah.
They should change. They should knock the whole Mount Rushmore over. But
It should.
Oh
All
yeah,
right,
yeah.
couple more. Private jet or yacht?
Yeah.
I get seasick.
I've never been on either one, so.
I've never been on a yacht.
I mean,
Are you been on a private jet?
Private
I've never been on. No, I used to work and clean out the private jets, but I've never flown on a private jet.
Damn.
So I would go with a private jet.
mm.
I want that yak, baby. I want that
Yeah.
yak.
Spinach or kale?
Spinach.
Either or.
Spinach.
They taste the same to me. I don't know.
No, they're a little different. Spinach.
Yeah, that's a little different.
Yeah, I don't
Spinach.
eat straight. I'm mixing my like shake.
More fibery.
Yeah. Morning person or night owl?
I know.
That's interesting because I'm actually a morning person now.
Really?
A complete night owl.
I used to be a night. I used to be like, I'm a night owl. I like night more better.
Yeah, I'm a night owl, but I can go both ways.
Yeah, but if I have to wake up, I gotta wake up early.
Oh,
Does your wife know about this, Eric?
That's what she said. Praise that.
disclaimer.
Oh no.
All right, last question here for this or that. Next, soft or firm mattress?
I like firm.
Firm.
I like firm.
In between. Hotel rooms or
It's this or that. It's not this, that, or in
I
between.
see.
You can't do that. You gotta pick
This or
one.
this.
Okay, I say soft.
Soft.
Yeah. Even though Rose likes firm, but I like. Wait.
Y'all need to get a sleep number.
He's had to think about it. Wait a minute.
Hold on. No, so fun fact. Other people's bed, like the whole, I can sleep right away. Like my body, you know how your body's so used to your bed, but you sleep on the couch or something like, I just sleep right away. Hotel room,
Some are medium.
yeah. Airplanes, I sleep right away. There's no for the peanuts. No, I just put the peanuts
I
right
hate
there.
people like that. I don't even like you right now, Floyd. I do not like people that can go to sleep instantly. I think I don't know where y'all come from.
I'd be like, Carla, wake me up. Carla,
I hate my feelings because I can't fall asleep like
yeah.
that.
No,
I don't
yeah.
want to miss the peanuts, Carla. Just wake me up.
Wow, no, I'd be mad. I'd be like, get your ass up.
Well, that is Poddex, this or that. We've got a lot of categories, and that just kind of helps, change it up, and we use that for
Right.
interviews too a lot. So, all right, guys, you guys know what a haka is?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
So, Hapa,
The haka,
Yeah.
the haka.
New Zealand. It's a New
So-
Zealand traditional dance.
Yep.
War.
A Maori in English. It's a ceremonial dance challenge in Maori culture. It is performed by a group with vigorous movements of stomping on their feet and rhythmically shouting accompaniment. They have some chant words. The All Blacks soccer team, rugby team, made that really popular as that's their thing. But basically, warriors against another warrior, and they do this little like chant, and it's very spiritual, intimidating. But also they use it for a lot for people who have passed on and who's passed away. So unfortunately, and I've talked about it many times. My uncle is my dad's best friend. We grew up with them when we were young. He is the godfather to my sister, and they have 3 girls. My uncle Eddie, U.S. veteran, Navy veteran, passed away a couple weeks ago due to COVID. He was stuck in the Philippines during last year, and he just never made it out. And he didn't have to go that way. A couple weeks away his vaccine, but he didn't, and he caught COVID, and it was instantly within 2 or 3 weeks he was terminal. So tomorrow's a viewing, and so it's gonna be a sad. I feel I'm the crier, so I know when I get there I'll be very emotional, but it feels like it's like I'm numb because it's my other uncle passed away, which is my sister's father-in-law, and I hear over 500,000 people have passed away, and things are getting too numb for us in America. At least, I'll kind of speak this for America, with also our gun violence. Unnecessary death is happening, and so. Of course, I with Facebook, I can't play any song to dedicate to them, but I could dedicate a haka to them. So I saw this a couple years ago, and a little backstory. Jerome Hadley, in November 2000, his brother passed away due to suicide, and this is the brother and his family and friends. Right before they went out after the viewing, they did the haka going out in dedication to their brother. So this is the final send off for the brother, and as the hearse was in front of them, and you see them in the hallway as they come out. So the brother is in the blue, the youngest brother is in the blue in the front, and blue tie. So here it is. So I'm dedicating to my uncle Eddie, who leaves 3 daughters. My Atilani, Ati Faye, and Marilyn. We'll see them tomorrow with my family, and she's now with my auntie baby, who passed away only a couple years ago, and so he is in a better place, and he finally gets to meet and reunite with my auntie baby. So here's the haka. Powerful. Uncle Eddie, Uncle Noy, to all the families, Reyes family, and to the Galloso family. We're a better place. We love you guys. And to all the 500,000 people who have passed away, your family and friends, man. It's been a rough year. And so keep pushing, get vaccinated, and be good to your neighbors and your family and friends. So life is too short. Thank you, guys. This is DJ Kid Mango. We've got DJ Mr. A, Carla, and Helen Casey. Thank you guys for so much for sticking around and being a part of a magical moment in our time. As we'll look back at 2020 and 2021 and say, man, Highway 54 podcast crew. And one day we'll have a reunion, right? Is it Vegas, San Diego, or Oregon?
Let's go to Vegas. Bong bong.
Right? I want to go to Oregon because the last Blockbuster is in Bend, Oregon. All right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in and comment. James, everybody else, have a great evening. We'll see you guys next week. Hey, this is Highway 54 every Sunday, 6 to 8 p.m. All right, guys. See you later.
Peace out, everyone.